let's get out some One Piece, some Go Piece. 1092, Bonnie's Lamentation, darkness lurking on the future island. And while Cypher Poe is headed for Egghead, some of the Straw Hats explore around the island of Egghead and get new fits. Meanwhile, we start to see a little trouble brewing out on the seas. And after like the 3 to 4 minute recap at the beginning of the episode, hate that that's back. But the episode starts with a few old faces we haven't seen in a while. And did you immediately know who they was, Bass?
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't even remember seeing these goddamn faces.
You don't remember these people?
I don't remember the face. I don't remember seeing these faces. I don't remember this part of the show. Who did they show?
So at the beginning, they showed them talking. So they was on a boat and they showed like 3 people, 2 guys and a woman talking about, and they had a pacifista or Seraphim Kuma, and they're taking them to Egghead and their goal was to kill all the Vegapunks and what did they say? Kill all the Vegapunks and
oh yeah, I remember who. Okay, it was CP9.
Well, it's a new Cypher Poe. It's not CP9 no more.
But I know who they are. Yeah. It was old. I remember what you're talking about now. Yeah, old giraffe head, pigeon boy, and then the girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Lucci and the gang.
Who they was?
Yeah, so. Lucci and the gang. Yeah. I just recently rewatched. It was months ago.
7?
Yeah, Water 7. So
yeah,
I just saw the beginning of the long nose. I knew who the hell was going on.
Yeah, I was curious to know. I was curious to see if you actually like picked up as soon as you seen the nose.
As soon as I seen like the bottom half of his face,
whatever. So
yeah, I knew immediately.
But I guess their whole purpose of this scene, besides telling what they're gonna go do, is explaining how Vegapunk works. And so now we know that Vegapunk split himself into 6 satellites. I think Bass guessed 7 last week, I believe.
I did.
So he was close. So we got Shaka the Good, which we've seen, Lilith the Evil, which we've seen, Edison the Thinker. We haven't seen them yet. Pythagoras. Whatever. I'm from the country, bro. I can't say shit like that.
It's all good.
But he's I guess they're the wisdom part of it. Atlas, which we've seen, is the violence, and York, which we have not seen, is greed. And so it kind of makes me think, do the numbers actually mean anything, or are they just numbers? Like, what do you think?
I don't remember exactly what they were numbered. But
it's just an order, right? Like Shaka's 1, Lilith's 2, Edison's 3, you know.
I don't think so. I don't think the numbers mean anything. I mean, they probably do. It's Vegapunk, Mr. Big Brain over there. But
yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's in order of what Vegapunk sees in the world: good, evil, thinker, and wisdom, or maybe what he values. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just that was just something I was curious of when I was watching this. I was like, I wonder if the numbers actually mean anything, or if it's just like numbers. And honestly, I don't have an answer for that either. I think that they probably do mean something, but I just don't know what. Like Bass said, we're talking about Vegapunk here, so
got to be a reason, right?
Yeah. And like I mentioned earlier, the goal of Cypher Poe Aegis 0 is what they're called now. They're not Cypher Poe 9 no more. And so, and this goes back to when I was telling you about the Aegis part. I looked it up and off of this. So Cypher Poe, I guess what is supposed to be a Shield 0, basically, is what I got out of it. And their goal is to return the Seraphista of Kuma, which they have on board, to Egghead and eliminate Vegapunk. And like that kind of gets me thinking, like, why would the government want to eliminate the smartest man alive? And Lucci says something about it maybe having to do with Lelouch, but it doesn't seem like they really know, or at least Lucci doesn't know. So And if we don't remember, Leloucha is actually the city that doesn't exist anymore because the government like nuked them basically. So
Yeah.
um
I think Lucci's on the right lines because like the order came, I would assume like right after Lucia was destroyed. But yeah, I can clearly see why the government would want to get rid of the smartest man alive. He's a threat. They're
yeah,
subjugating any and everything they could be considered a threat to them.
I wonder if they think that Vegapunk um helped the revolutionaries out or something, you know.
They probably think that. And the fact that Kuma is back with the revolution.
True. Okay. Maybe they think that he programmed him to like do something, since
Yeah,
he was like the dude or whatever.
any
So
like slight, I mean, like fuck up or sense of betrayal that they get, I think they're just gonna be on go about killing you.
yeah. But it's still wild that they would kill like their greatest asset like that fast.
Yeah, especially with how chaotic the world is right now.
Yeah. So it's definitely interesting. I hope we get to find out like why they're trying to kill him. I'm sure we will. Uh, but one thing I got to bring up is what the hell is up with Lucci's goatee?
The pendulum goatee. I think it's a
Yeah.
great look. I think it's a
he
great look for
he
Lucci.
he did not have that in Water 7. I'm pretty
Oh hell
sure.
nah. Oh hell nah. He did. I
So
think that's just where he's storing his power now.
you think so? Do you actually think it's got something to do with like his powers?
Nah, I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking
Yeah.
around. But I like it. I fuck
Yeah.
with it. I love how wacky and silly One Piece always is. So this just adds to it for me.
And the icing on the cake is like as it's swinging like a clock pendulum, you can actually hear like a clock ticking sound too.
Yes,
Like they
yes.
going all out on this shit, and I absolutely love it. So
Thank you, Toei. Thank you,
yeah.
Oda. I'm here for it, and I'm all about it.
But then we get over that was just like a quick scene or whatever. Just explaining to us about like all the Vegapunks and what they're doing and stuff like that. They're heading to Egghead. But then we get over to Luffy, Jinbei, Chopper, and Bonnie. And like they're like huge now because they just eat all that food from the vending machine from Oboxo over there. And then they got like a little recycling dog that comes and like cleans up all the plates and all the leftover stuff. And Luffy throws like a empty cup, and I guess it's called littering. Even though he was trying to just feed it to the dog or whatever. Um, but then it results in like I called it the 2-piece dog chase because this ain't
Okay.
1 piece. This is 2-piece because they're still in like the big form. And the dog is just chasing them for littering at this point. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy like that comedy moment or no?
No, it came with with a dick ton of no. This was a different part of the episode, but it was cool. But like I feel like they've just been dragging out scenes and using a lot of reaction shots the last few episodes. They've been like kind of going overboard with it.
They definitely have. Like I think last episode they I forget what it was, but they used like it was the same 3 seconds like multiple times while they was
Yes.
eating what was it, a cupcake or some shit? I don't even know. Muffin? I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, they were like running towards like the bowl of ice cream, that massive bowl of ice cream. They did it
Yeah.
like twice, and it took up 2 minutes of the show, and nothing happened.
Yeah. I think they're just playing around right now, honestly.
They're playing with me. Yeah, I don't like it.
And I guess the biggest thing to happen on Egghead Island for this episode was Luffy stumbles into a building and happens to be a outfit like a clothing store type thing, and he just pushes a bunch of buttons and he gets a new set of clothes, and then Chopper, Jinbei, and Bonnie follow suit, and they go in and get a new set of clothes. And so I guess new fits, you like them or nah?
See, I honestly like the smoke show as they were coming out of the clothing store more than I like the clothes. This is the
Okay.
least drippy I've ever seen the characters on this show, in my opinion. The big ass boots, the big coats, they're air conditioned. That's cool. Um,
They're
but
light. They're supposed to be
very light.
light
They're
or
very
whatever.
light, as
Yeah.
everybody's saying. But
Yeah.
nah, trash fits. Trash fits.
I like Jinbei's the best.
Jinbei's was the best. Then I have Choppers. Then I have whatever her name is, Bonnie, and then Luffy's is just I ain't feeling that shit.
The funny thing is like, apparently on this island, women can't wear anything but bikini bottoms. So,
That's true. I did
I
notice
mean,
that.
uh, I mean that's just the way it is on this island apparently. So, it's just full tops and bikini bottoms. And I mean, I guess Oda, like I said, Oda was in Wano for so long. Now it's time to cook. Now he's got to let his sexual aggressions out. I guess. I don't know.
Oda needs to spend more time at the house, is what it sounds like, or what it's looking like here. My man's been wilding. But yeah, these fits are trash. Um, the fit check they did not pass. The vibe check they did not pass. 2 out of 10 would not recommend.
Oh, okay, okay. I get it. I get it. They was kind of like simplistic. The shoes kind of remind me like
Mega Man, dude.
hoofs.
Hoofs,
Like
Mega Man. I'm gonna pull up a picture of Mega Man
yeah,
for you.
yeah. I know who Mega Man is.
Okay.
I played some games of him, but and honestly, they do remind me of him a lot. But the first thing I ever thought of when I seen this shit was like these are like
The
horses.
Nike boots. Oh, the hooves.
Yeah, like they look like
Oh, yeah, they
hooves
do
and
look like
shit, bro.
hooves. Yeah, it's they could have done better with the and like
Yeah.
I think I like the rest of the fits, but like the boots are just fucked.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's what we're gonna get to see for probably a couple years, honestly, more than likely, right? So since we're on this island, I'm sure we'll get to see it for a while. So better get used to
Fuck,
it, Bass.
fuck, and that's just after Wano had like some really tough fits too.
It did. That's one of my favorites of all time, like the Black Cloak Luffy. That shit was fire.
Yeah,
So Just
yeah.
wait,
This
just wait till
this
you
is
see like Zoro and Sanji and all them, in the new fits. So
then I'll make my judgment, but it ain't
yeah,
looking good. Also, I mean, this is like down there with the Punk Hazard fits for me. Like
yeah,
those by far were like the worst fits. Now they got a rival, in my
yeah,
opinion.
the winter clothes or whatever.
They don't do well with those, yeah, for whatever
Um,
reason.
yeah, and speaking of like getting all this food and all these clothes or whatever, uh they get chased down by Kuma Pacifista for stealing the clothes and the food. Apparently, you got to pay for them, even though they was able to get them for free. Whatever that means. But then Luffy started trying to defend himself against Kuma, and Bonnie wouldn't allow him to do it. She stopped him, because she thinks that's her dad. So did and then we end the episode of well, not end the episode. We end the scene with Kuma like targeting Bonnie and actually shooting at her, and Luffy running to protect her. And obviously, we know that Luffy and Bonnie's gonna be okay. It's just a pacifista,
Security
plot
guard,
theme or
yeah.
whatever.
Hmm.
Like it's not gonna kill Luffy and them. So I'm not even gonna ask. Do you think they survive? Because we all know they survive. So
Yeah, that's super easy for Luffy, I believe. But this is the part of the episode where the reaction shots were just too much.
yeah,
I think we got like a solid 30 seconds of just reaction shots.
of Jinbei and company just like saying like Luffy, Bonnie, no, you
Right.
know. So
And just like almost dead still shots of Jinbei and Chopper and Luffy. And it was just like, this is supposed to be like a really like impactful moment, by getting shot at what she thinks is her dad. And I thought it took a lot away from the moment, me just looking at still pictures for 30 or 45 seconds.
I think that it would have meant more if that would have been the first time we heard that that was her dad. But the thing is, they messed up in last episode when they showed like the little subtle pictures of like half of his face, because you can't mistake like his face, like
Kuma
even
is
half
very
of
different
it,
looking. Yeah.
so we obviously knew that that was her dad back in last episode. But if we didn't get those pictures and then she come up and said, hey, that's my dad, like that would have been a much more impactful moment, I think. And I think they did that wrong. But I guess that maybe that's what the manga did. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they definitely
Um,
dropped the ball on this one.
but the surprise factor could have been there, and it could have been better for that one. But after that, we get to my not a lot happened in it, but we get to the best thing to happen in this episode, the most interesting thing. Um, we actually go to Law and his crew, and they're on the sea, and they run into a big they run into a big cloud of smoke, and out of it comes Blackbeard and his crew and his boat. And all I can say is I think it's about to heat up, because me personally, I think they're gonna fight. Don't do you?
It ain't gonna be much of a fight.
Yeah, who do you think's taking the L, bro?
Dude, the Blackbeard pirates are gonna absolutely wash the Heart Pirates. Oh my god. They got one hitter. They all they have is Law, and Law really ain't like that. 1v1. He really
Beppo
not
out
like
there,
that.
bro. What do you mean? Beppo's
Man,
out there.
Beppo ain't no fighter. Beppo ain't really like that. Hell no. Nah. I think Blackbeard solos the fucking Heart Pirates. He got his boys with him. Hell nah. You saw Law talking about, let's run, let's go. He know they washed. He knows they're washed.
But
they were supposed to start diving immediately. Submarine mode. Let's escape.
That's what confused me so much, is that like I don't think Law has it. Like I don't like Law is like his powers and shit. Like it's really good, but I don't think it's good enough to like tank the whole like Blackbeard pirates. But the thing is like I'm pretty sure he said like he's not stopping, and that he's gonna keep going forward, and that I took it as he's gonna fight Blackbeard.
Hell no. I took it as we're gonna keep going out of here. We're gonna keep going on our way, good sir. I'll see you later.
I don't think they had that option now though, right? Because
I would have still ran. We just talked about tactical retreats with MASH. Yeah, this is time for one right here.
Yeah,
the man has the quake fruit.
Yeah,
and that black hole bullshit, and all his crew has devil fruits, the likes to which you cannot compare. And like I said, I'm gonna say it again. The Heart Pirates are really not no fighters. Like they're not fighters, bro. They're lovers. They love. This not for them. This is not for them.
Law already forgot that Luffy and Kid was backing him up in Wano, and he thinks he's out here doing shit now, right?
Yeah, you had the 2v1 Big Mom, dog. And you think you fucking with goddamn Blackbeard? Man, get your ass in the sea. But like you can't even really run from Whitebeard because he has the quake fruit.
Yeah.
Like I think they may have to fight them. They may be in a position where they have to fight him. But the Heart Pirates may be no more.
I think that it's I really hope that we get to see the conclusion of this like next episode, but knowing them, we might not.
It might be a year and a half, dog.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. The way
but I already know what happened.
Pacing,
I already know.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way Blackbeard's falling. You know what I mean? And I don't think Law and them falls either. But I think that, I mean, we know Blackbeard surely don't. So,
look, if this is like a tie, or if fucking Law escapes, this is bullshit.
I really do think Law will figure out a way out of it. To get out of it somehow, because Law's smart, you know, right?
Yeah, he uses devil fruit to get the fuck up out of there.
So, will he lose his crew? I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna be too busy protecting his own life. I feel like.
So will it be another Bonnie? I guess we're gonna see on maybe hopefully the next episode of One Piece Z. So
Yeah, last thing I'm gonna say about this is poor Beppo.
Man was just trying to get some sunshine while, trying to roll out his loose fur, so.
Man was trying to get a tan. Sad to see him go.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Man. But yeah, pretty lackluster One Piece episode. But at least we got a couple good minutes, a couple minutes of good information out of it. So, um,
Very true.
I'm very excited to see what happens next episode. I'm assuming it's going to be something about Zoro and Dim, and maybe a little bit about Law and Blackbeard. So I don't know. We'll see. But I guess that's it for One Piece, right?
That's it, man.